Good morning. It's the 22nd of February 2018, and we're going to try to speak up because the video channels that host me do not want the information out that I'm about to post. We've been reversing cancer now for probably 11 years. 100% success rate. We give a lot of products away. We have a non-profit. That's where the money goes from the videos. We're going to show you how to reverse cancer 100% of the time. I don't make a dime on this, but of course some of the video channels pay me, and we take what they pay us and we send it out to try and help people. The first thing we knew in 1945 was at Hiroshima that those who picked seaweed, and this is from Maine, you just have to type Maine coast sea vegetables, those who ate seaweed had their cancer go away at Hiroshima. They didn't know the difference between radioactive polluted seaweed and non-radioactive polluted seaweed. But the soldiers learned within 30 days, by November and December of 1945, that those who ate seaweed did not experience radiation problems. If they lived and they ate seaweed, they didn't get cancer, and those with cancer, the cancers went away. But of course, the Army has been quietly developing all kinds of forms of cancer, especially in Plum Island. So they took the surfactant, they boiled the seaweed, and they took the soap out of it, and they started giving it to premature babies in the early 1970s when all the research was done on seaweed. Of course, after that, the research was obliterated. You don't have a right to know, right? Well, yes, you do. So they took the surfactant and they fed it to premature babies. And the survival rate on 6-month-old babies went from 5% to 95%. So they started feeding it to their other patients, and they healed incredibly quickly. Wounds, cancer, you name it, they healed quickly. So a man got the formula 30 years ago, and he created Immusist. I-M-M-U-S-I-S-T. And when you eat these two products, for the last 30 years, no one has ever gotten cancer coming back. Now you're going to have to eliminate all genetically modified foods. GMO corn, GMO wheat. This is the original wheat that we grew up with as a kid. Very few people were fat. It's called spelt. The new wheat has over 300 diseases in it. You wonder why everybody's getting sick? They get the flu shot and they eat the genetically modified wheat, bam, they get sick instantly. No question about it. You get a flu shot, you eat a GMO, the viruses combine, you get the flu for what? What is it, 2-3 weeks, Jane? Mm-hmm. So, this is a salad dressing with no propylene glycol in it, which is a cattle fattener. This is available at every local grocery store. It also has no MSG or genetically modified soybean oil in it. You don't want the GMOs. They're made to kill you. So we use the seaweed and Immusist. We've even reversed brain damage with this. The NFL couldn't care less about it. We approached the NFL 12 teams. They said, we're not going to feed this to our NFL players because their brains will heal. Yeah, then they have to get their retirement longer because they won't die from some brain disease. NFL players, AFL players, remember this name, Immusist. You use it, your brain damage, you won't have any long-term concussion damage. The NFL and the AFL teams do not give a dang. They have lawyers to stop you from healing yourself. The other product is Gymnema. A lot of the foods we eat are genetically modified. We don't even know it, and our blood sugar goes up and down, and we get sick. So Get the Tea makes a Gymnema. I take 2 every day. Sometimes I take their cinnamon. And finally, if you are in total pain, and the Immusist will take somewhere around a year to reverse arthritis, we go to Life Change Oil. This is called Ancient Life Oil. CBD oil with no THC in it. We couldn't find any THC. I'm sure there's a little bit in it, but we couldn't find any. So we go to Ancient Life Oil, and you eat 8 to 10 drops a day and the pain goes away. That's it. That's the secret. No genetically modified food. Seaweed, Immusist, the Gymnema when you go out, and please, we use Get the Tea's Gymnema because it works. The other stuff we try, we got $300-400 on our shelf of Gymnema, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. We don't know what's in the other stuff. Sure is cheap though. Jane, do you have any questions? That's it. That's how we have been reversing cancer for 29 years, 100% of the time. Any questions?
Nope. 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, and it also reduces your blood pressure enormously well. Anyway, God bless. Thank you very much. And I don't make a dime on any of these products. And good night.